Hi, I'm Victoria Hanscomb, editor of Security Journal Americas, and I'm here at ISC West 2025 in Las Vegas, speaking with Angelo Faenza, Head of Digital Access Solutions at ASSA ABLOY Opening Solutions Americas. So, Angelo, how are you?
Great, wonderful. Show's off to an outstanding start. It's good to see you as always.
Yeah, likewise. Obviously it's fantastic to be here at ISC West. So can you tell me a little bit about some of the products and solutions that you're showcasing?
No, first of all, we're here showing a lot of our traditional solutions around access control. We have some really new and interesting ones that we wanted to mention, and I wanted to start with ID Face Max by Control ID. This is a great opportunity to accentuate your access control system, not to replace it. And what this is you go up to the door, it recognizes your face, and it lets you in. And as an example, I had been on the road for about a month. I came into our Berlin, Connecticut facility. I had my backpack, I had my smoothie, and I was going to get my badge, and the door opened. They had already pre-programmed it for me. So we think that's exciting. And you think about areas where you could really use it. Think about athletes not carrying a phone or a badge or a fob. Think about even walking around the office, the doors that might be locked. So we like that one a lot. Also Doorbird, which is our intelligent intercom system out of Berlin, Germany. We have a brand new multi-tenant 7-inch screen with seamless integrations. Of course, it ties in to our Accenture digital system. We like that. Brukin has a brand new digital door lock keyless for interior glass openings, and we all know architects love glass because of the space and the light. And last but not least, Centrios, which is our small to medium business platform. We're adding the Pro Service Plan, which is adding up to 50 devices and 200 more users, and adding fob and card to add to the mobile credentials. So a lot of new stuff, a lot of interesting stuff, and of course our core business as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So thinking slightly more broadly now about the wider industry, what kind of trends are you seeing at the moment?
So the biggest trend, it doesn't matter where we go in our personal and professional lives, who is not talking about AI? And it's not lost upon us. And AI is a great way to take all this incredible data we get and put it to practical use. You could use that in the product development end, you could use it on the back end, you could use it on testing, and of course the most common application is chatbots, which are getting smarter, more sophisticated. That would be one. The integration of physical and cybersecurity systems, they've been separate for so long, but they're really one, and we do that. Cloud-based security systems, I know you and I have talked about this years ago, when people did not accept them until we asked them, how are you doing your banking? And they realized you're in the cloud. But you're seeing more and more cloud-based systems because the scalability and the flexibility and not the servers in-house. Certainly advanced biometrics. So I mentioned Control ID, but biometrics have been on and off in North America for many years, but I think it's time that they're back on again. So those are some of the things we're seeing. And last but not least, still seeing the move from mobile to mobile, I should say, from card. I was asked this question last week when I was at an HID conference is, will cards go away? In my opinion, they're not going away. But mobile is a great opportunity to shed that plastic and be able to use the one thing that we never ever forget is our mobile phone.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm the exact same. So it clearly is a trend that's only going to increase, I think. But yeah, speaking of so ASSA ABLOY now, what are some of the core values that embody the company?
So I've been here 23 years in May, and one of the many things I love about this company is empowerment. And a lot of people talk about empowerment, but what does it really mean? When we go around the room and we talk about the tenure of our employees, you hear large numbers. And one of the reasons I think they say that is because we empower them to run their part of the business as if it's their own. And I think that that's a very unique culture that we have, which I love. Innovation, of course, so many people know we've been awarded innovation awards for so many years, but that hunger to keep innovating not only product, but processes on the front end to make it easier for a customer. And last but not least, integrity. At the end of the day, if our customers trust us and believe us, that carries the way in so many facets. And one of the things I really love about this company as well is that nobody's ever put me or my staff in a position to do the wrong thing. Quite the contrary, it's always been to do the right thing. So that really reflects well on what we do.
Yeah, definitely. And the company recently celebrated its 30th anniversary, which is very exciting. So how are those core values going to continue to drive ASSA ABLOY forward?
You know, it's funny when we talk about 30 years because it seems in the scheme of things that's such a light amount of years. But for those who don't know, we're a collection of over 400 acquisitions. And some of the acquisitions, I worked for one. I started with one that began in 1829. So there's a lot of rich history with those. And when you think about empowerment, what that means is being able to take those next new brands or whatever it may be, own it like it's your own business. That also means bringing in new and fresh people. We are a very graying and balding industry. And we are bringing in so many new people right out of universities that are coming to our industry. And if you go back several years ago, Victoria, nobody came here out of university. They ended here by accident. When you look at innovation, that will continue. That's the fire that lights, that get lit with our engineers and our product people. Many of the ideas come from customers. And of course, integrity is having the courage to always do the right thing. So I think that sometimes, you know, what got you here is not what keeps you here, but those core values are absolutely what are going to lead us forward for the next 30 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Angelo. Lovely to speak with you.
Always good to see you, Victoria. Thanks so much.
Likewise.